Hello, welcome to the Adventures of Chef Perry. Now, for those of
You look as
you
good as the day we met.
who don't necessarily remember, at one time, long time ago, there was a radio skit called Quick Food Tips with Chef Perry. And it was really funny stuff, and I remember it fondly. And so I created a character a while back in Fallout 4 and named him Chef Perry. And of course, Chef Perry in the radio skit was usually a drunk, and he was also generally speaking loud, crude, and rather unsophisticated guy who somehow managed to get a cooking show even though he didn't really know how to cook. So at the beginning of every spot, he'd start off announcing that he was going to make some kind of elaborate, dish of some sort, and things would go rapidly downhill, and eventually he would end up making something like a peanut butter jelly sandwich and a beer. And of course, often you could hear his buddies laughing hysterically in the background as he bumbled and stumbled his way through the little 2-minute skit. It was a regular thing on the radio in the city where I live for a few years, and I kind of miss it. But anyway, that was my inspiration for creating Chef Perry. Now, Chef Perry, of course, is a bit of a sedentary guy. In this Chef Perry, this guy, was actually a scientist in the Institute who was not really the brightest bulb on stage. And so, they relegated him to doing a lot of things like, sweeping the floor, emptying waste bins, that kind of stuff. He's not a dummy, but by Institute standards, he's not terribly bright. And so basically, he came out with an escape plan that he would take his, innovations in cuisine, and which didn't seem to be appreciated much in the Institute, and he would take them out into the world. And so this is Chef Perry right now, sleeping and having a dream that he needs to wake up from. And so what makes Chef Perry special? Well, Chef Perry is not a particularly physical guy, although he is reasonably healthy, being as how he is in the Institute. He does have a certain amount of charisma, and he's also reasonably bright. And he actually seems to have a decent amount of agility. So this is how we're going to start off with Chef Perry. And we're going to make sure, put that one up one. And we're going to make sure, that one down one and put that one up one, that Chef Perry has the ability to survive out there in the world. I don't normally do the character creation thing, but I thought that I would do that as part of the first episode of the Adventures of Chef Perry. So that's what makes Chef Perry special. Now we're playing the random start mod. I believe it's called Start Me Up. And so we can choose unique traits. And what we're going to choose here is we're going to choose Gifted. So basically what that does is it gives Chef Perry a +2 to every special ability at the price of gaining experience at half the normal rate. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to choose that as a trait. This looks like it's modeled a little bit off of the way that things were in Fallout New Vegas. So what am I doing with my life? Well, Chef Perry is actually a deserter from the Institute. And where was I really? Well, this is where things go sideways for Chef Perry, because he does like to imbibe, and he's usually under the influence of alcohol. And while he was operating the teleporter, he kind of screwed things up a little bit. And so things went kind of wrong when he went to teleport out of the Institute. We're going to start with plenty of gear. And how much do I know? Well, we'll start off knowing a few things. Now it is time to wake up. And so we'll pause while we go through the waking up process. Okay, we're back. And here is Chef Perry. Now, as I said before, he screwed up a little bit with the programming of the teleporter, and he managed to teleport himself directly into the middle of the crater of Adam out in the glowing sea. So he's in a bit of trouble now. But he is not without resources, because he does have Chef Perry's hat and Chef Perry's smock, which give him some protection from radiation, in addition to some armor as well. He also is carrying around a few other odds and ends that he took with him, including some synth armor, a clean room suit, and an old Institute lab coat. And for weapons, he actually is pretty well armed. He's got an automatic Institute pistol. He's got a Institute rifle with a sniper scope attached. And he has the finger gun. And what is the finger gun, you will ask? Well, it is a magical power that Chef Perry has, where he can fire projectiles by just simply pointing his finger at the target. And then, of course, he reloads by popping his knuckles. So, anyway, we will now choose his starting perks. And since we chose to be a fairly high endurance, we did that on purpose so we could get ghoulish, which helps us to survive radiation. And we'll also take radiation resistance. And of course, since Chef Perry is a bit of a scientist, we will take science. And we will also take chemist as our starting perks. Now, as far as random starts go, this is basically brutally hard, starting off out here in the glowing sea, because it is probably the deadliest area in the Commonwealth.
Holy ground? Adam? What's going on here?
Adam reached out and touched this world, bringing his glow to us. It remains to this day a reminder of his promise. Infinite worlds through division.
I mean you no harm, I swear.
Few make the effort to travel so far. Very well. You may stay for now. But know that we are watching. Violence will not be tolerated.
Okay, so
may the glow of Adam guide your path.
Anyway, we're going to have a look around in here. And look at this. We've got an astoundingly awesome magazine already. And I'm not really too sure what's going to happen if we try stealing stuff from these people. But I think that we need to get on with this and try and get out of the glowing sea as quickly as possible. And so here we go. And so we're going to have a quick look here and see what we have in the way of aid items in inventory. It's like we've got some Institute food packets, we've got some Mentats, we've got, seem to have favorited Radaway. Okay, normally what I do is I favorite stim packs for down there, because stim packs have a tendency to favorite themselves, which can be kind of a nuisance if I'm not expecting it. So, it looks like we've got a little bit of food, we've got a little bit of water, we've got some Radaway, and that kind of thing. Now, of course, even at level 5, which is what I chose to start at, anything that we encounter out here is going to be deadly dangerous. So it wouldn't at all surprise me if we died at least once trying to find our way out of the glowing sea. So what we're going to try to do is head in a northerly direction and see if we can't manage to more or less sneak our way out of the glowing sea, because you know, if we encounter any really nasty things like rad scorpions or stingwings or death claws or pretty well anything that you can encounter here, we're probably going to die, because we have little to no way of really effectively defending ourselves. And even with Chef Perry's smock and Chef Perry's hat, we're not very well protected out here. And so what we're going to do is we're going to stick to the rocks as we make our way north. And we're going to try to make our way out of the glowing sea out this way toward, I'm not sure what this place is called now, Natick, I think. So that's going to be our first goal, basically, to attempt to escape from the glowing sea. So we're going to sneak quite a bit, and we're going to watch our little heads-up display there. One of the reasons that I'm sticking to the rocky territory here is, first of all, I can look down and see things like that stingwing down there before they see me. And secondly, rad scorpions tend to hang around down in the lower areas. And they are really, really bad. And to be avoided at all costs. So we'll try and stay away from them. Oop. That's a bit of slow going climbing along the rocks here, but it's like there's something over there. A ruin or something of some sort, but I don't think I want to go that way, because I don't think there's anything there that's going to help me. If I remember correctly, I think that's... oh, now I'm tired. I think that's a ruined, mostly buried church or something. Okay, so a bit of a nervous moment here as we pass by whatever... oh, shit! Something saw us there. But we're going to run for our life. Yeah, whatever it is, it still sees us. And look, there maybe is refuge. We can get inside here before whatever it is that sees us gets to us. So, okay, luckily we had some bobby pins with us, so we can pick the lock. And we're going to try and escape. I'm not even sure what that is that's chasing us, but whatever it is, it's probably deadly. And so, here we are, going into this underground bunker. And it looks like Okay. Hopefully we haven't gone from a bad situation to a worse one. We'll have a look out here. Okay. If you try and aim in first person, that's what you end up with there, hey? Okay, well, let's root through these lockers and see if we can find something useful that might help us to survive out there. So, I chose the first rank in Ghoulish because you'll notice that my radiation level is slowly leaching away. And so, you know, if I'm not exposed to radiation, then constantly, then what happens is eventually it will. A little bit of food and water. We'll pick up a few lightweight items. Ooh, 44 pistol. Oh, like we got some water in here too. Good. What else do we have? Employee's personal log.
This is government employee number 011. Screw this government bullshit. This is Bazensky.
Oh, got some 44 rounds too.
Sirens. They came so fast. And the alarm. The only ones we could save were on duty. Stevens had left to get something out of his car. Stevens. He's gone. We had to close the door before he could even turn around. Protocol said we had to. I could hear him screaming. That was days ago. We're already running out of food. This place was not as well stocked as they claimed. Goddamn budget cuts. If anyone is listening to this, my name is Jeff Bazensky. Tell my wife, Wilma, that I love her. Goodbye.
Okay. Well, I guess that skeleton that was outside the trap door there was a guy who got stuck outside when the attack came. So, I'm in here with something. I saw a caution signal come up here. We need to maybe have a look and see what it is that we're in here with. We'll proceed cautiously. Uh-oh, synths. Okay, well, synths might be pretty tough to face at this level. Okay, that's not so bad. How many of them are there down there?
Enemy may be utilizing stealth.
Ooh,
How interesting.
okay, I guess we better back up. I think we can play a little bit of hit and run with these guys.
You cannot escape detection for long.
Or at least we'll try. Hopefully they aren't smart enough to make it all the way up the stairs before they lose track of me again. Not sure what that
I know
does.
you are still there. Scanning.
Now if they return, I will be ready.
Okay, so looks like there's at least two of them down there, and one of them is a leader type. One thing about these Institute weapons, they're effective, but they're so big and bulky it's hard to see. Okay.
Whoever or whatever you are, I know you are out there.
Alright. I can see that this might take a while. Because we're going to have
I
to
am
be
equipped
patient.
with the most advanced Institute sensors available. I will find you.
Oh, hopefully not.
Please come out.
Please come out. Yeah, very polite. I wonder if I've got any healing type items that I can use. Well, I'm not sure I want to waste my food on that. Could drink this Nuka Cherry. Maybe we'll do that. Yeah. That will help us a little bit. Maybe I'll back up here just a little bit more too. Because there's another thing that I can do. Since I found a package of cigarettes. Okay. I'll just wait for them to lose track of me, and then what I'll do is I will stand here and have a smoke. Because what that will do temporarily is it will boost my surprise attack damage. And I think I could use a little bit of a boost in order to, you know, maybe do a little more damage with each shot. Okay, so I guess now I need to eat something. We're going to eat. Well, let's eat an Institute food packet or two. Okay, looks like I need to eat two. Okay, we can't locate these guys again. There's one right there. Ah, damn it. So that substantially boosted my damage there.
I knew you were still there.
I think I actually only need to hit him like one more time. Let's try a little VATS action here. There we go. And we'll back up.
You cannot escape detection for long.
You might have noticed that I, through my scope there, I managed to shoot that guy in the head on my first shot. And headshots do a lot more damage than regular hits do.
Scanning. Gone. Excellent.
Okay. Ooh, wow, that guy almost made it all the way in here. I'll have to watch and see where he comes out. I think he comes out. Well, he's got to go downstairs. Got to come out on this level here somewhere. That looks like a doorway over there, so he probably will come out that room, maybe. Third one. Oh, yeah, there he is. I just saw him through the window there. Okay, we're ready to ambush him as he comes out here.
someone
Ooh,
present?
missed.
There you
Ew.
are.
Well.
Stealth capabilities. Fascinating.
Okay, we'll back up a little bit so we can duck behind some cover here just in case that guy does come all the way out here.
Please come out.
Yeah, no, thank you.
I am equipped with the most advanced Institute sensors available. I will find they were wise to flee.
Okay, that was tense, but okay, we're alright now, I think. Watch for him in the window there again. So that third one still hasn't shown up yet either. Unless that's him. Oh, that. Expecting him that way. Ah.
Sensor anomaly.
Okay, got that one. So, still one more in here somewhere.
I am detecting stealth activity. The sensitivity of my sensors clearly needs adjustment.
Okay, where is that guy? Yeah, Institute lasers are really dangerous weapons in the hands of synths too. They hurt a lot. Oh, there he is. Ah.
Overactive sensors. Nothing more.
Okay, well, we'll sit here and not move for a minute. Uh-oh, guess my Luca Cherry thing wore off. There. Okay. Oh, we'll switch to this one here, just in case. It shoots lots of laser bolts really fast. And we'll hopefully... Oops, didn't grab that one with the pencil. Oops, smokes. We'll grab that hot plate. That's weightless, so we can grab that. Telephone. And how much weight are we carrying? Okay, we're just about up to our limit here already. So we're going to have to stop picking things up. Unless they are absolutely necessary. In fact, I may have to put some things back down again. Smokes. Maybe we'll unpackage the cigarettes and then throw the empty packages away. Wow, I picked up all kinds of nonsense here. Those don't actually weigh very much. That weighs a lot. Okay. Not sure what we're going to use those for. These are just, some of these things are just miscellaneous junk that I was carrying with me when I escaped the Institute. By the looks of it. Strange things that don't seem to serve any purpose. That's one thing about survival. You can't carry very much stuff. It's really kind of a nuisance. Grab that. I don't think those are very heavy, so grab that too. For later. Camera. Cameras have good stuff in them, so we'll grab that. Blue. Another pack of cigarettes. Ooh. Bourbon. So, as part of the Cooking with Chef Perry mod, I did a lot of modifying to existing items, and one of the things that I did is I made the effects of liquor of all types last far longer. So, basically we'll drink our bourbon, okay, made us a little bit thirsty, that's okay, and now what that does is it grants us another point of strength temporarily, although it knocks our intelligence down a little. But it will allow us to carry a little bit more. And so instead of lasting for like 2 or 3 minutes, the effects of alcohol will actually last for 30 minutes now. Which includes the slurring of words when you encounter a person and speak to them and that kind of thing too. Okay, found the Institute pistol. That synth dropped. Don't know where the synth is. Gotta grab that. Okay, we'll grab that camera. Those things have rare items in them. What else we can find in here? Oh, look.
Yes.
Overt Operations Manual. Okay. And the mainframe terminal.
There we go.
Okay. Maintenance operations. I don't think I really want to reboot this because I think I've been here before, and if I remember right, you end up like up to your rear end in hostile robots if you do that. Very great circuit board. Okay, duct tape. Okay, we'll take the silver table knife. Ammo, grenades, Molotov cocktail mine. Okay. Right, what else have we? There is a set of power armor here, at least a partial set, and it's got a fusion core in it. Veteran's helmet.
Perfect.
Okay, this is out of the Absolutely Headwear mod. That's what that's from. But that's also mainly designed to fit a female character. Besides that, Jeff Perry kind of likes his hat, so there's another Nuka Cherry. We'll save that for when we're really desperate. Oh, vodka. Yeah. Grab that too. We don't need the glass though, we'll just drink it right out of the bottle. Okay, so we're gonna get in this power armor. For now, because I think it will help us a lot to get out of the glowing sea alive. So long as we don't run out of fusion core before we get out. So, it doesn't have the greatest in the way of pieces, but it certainly is better than what we had. So that gives us 410 ballistic and 208 energy and 625 for radiation resistance, and it also gives us a fair amount more carrying weight. So now we can pick up a whole bunch of this stuff, right? Although we probably don't want to be too terribly long in here. Grab that. Because if we should happen to run out of fusion core, well then of course all the stuff that we pick up in here have to drop a whole bunch of it again. Maybe I won't go and get carried away picking up a whole bunch of stuff anyway. So we'll head back up and out to the doorway. And well, we'll grab that phone just because I feel like I want to. And we've dropped all this stuff already once, so I think it'll stay dropped. Ooh, a carton of cigarettes though, we'll grab those. Okay. This vacuum tube. Alright, grab that too. Okay, which way is out? This way must be out. Yeah, here. Okay, so we're going to end this episode right here because we're going to try and keep these episodes brief. And so when we come back, we will go out into the glowing sea and continue our journey. So until next time, I am Sandman99.